What's up? This your girl Pinky Triple X, and I'm here with Mr. Walk Life Jordan, and you are watching Selfmade TV nationwide.
You are now tuned in to Selfmade TV.
PinkyTripleX.com is still going strong, although I would love to update it more often, but I just need some more big booty girls to shoot. So I do give out finder fees, so send them girls my way. And if you're trying to be put on and you got all this ass and all these titties and you in these little small towns and you having a hard time getting on, then holla at your girl, man. I can turn you into an overnight celebrity. Anyway, I'm back on the music right now. Like I did mention the 9-day challenge. I'm getting on schedule with trying to get my schedule and my body and everything on point so far as using my time wisely. Sometimes I feel like it's not enough hours in a day for me to do everything with me working and camming and working out, because my trainer had me doing cardio twice a day, plus one day he had me doing 1,200 crunches, 600 jumping jacks, 600 squats. Anyway, so I'll be looking to get back into the studio in the next couple weeks.
So, word through the grapevines that you're doing music now, right?
Yes.
Talk to us about the music.
I have some music videos. Fuck You Pay Me, Cut the Check, Bad Bitch, Paper, All That Booty, Break Your Pumps. You can look at it on Vlad TV or on YouTube.
I think I was actually browsing through social media and I saw somebody upload the one I'm vouch for is Bad Bitch. That's what grabbed my attention, and I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, that was my first music video. Damon Jamal shot that, and that's In Your Face Films. He also shot Backbone.
Backbone's actually good too.
That was like the music video / mini movie.
Is that something that happened for real in your life, or was that just...
No. Honestly, Damon wrote the treatment for it, and the ending, I was like, man, I don't know how I feel about this, because in the song, I'm supposed to be down for my man, and, you know, this is not. He's like, man, I'm telling you, Sarah, we gotta have it twisted in the end, you know, the twist, and I'm glad that I trusted him and let him do it, because everybody's like, oh. So you gotta check out Backbone, because I'm not gonna tell you what happened in the end. You gotta see it for yourself.
So Pinky is a household name that's been around for a while, and, you know, it's still the shit. Where do you consider yourself amongst, you know, the household names, the other porn stars? Where do you feel you are at this 2013?
I mean, through the whole time, I just consider myself the most recognizable, mostly because the light skin, the big booty, the bright hair color draws people in. And that was, you know, like I said, another calculated step. Even the tan lines on the booty, even the unique positions I use in my girl strap-on scenes. You know, we put a lot of thought into different things that I do. When I say we, me and my partner, Royalty Entertainment. So I just think that I'm the most recognizable, and I just have this shine about me that I lure people in. I get people to gravitate to me and they like me, and I guess when people meet me, whether it's at conventions, my shows, or just, you know, day-to-day life, I just got a huge fan base that support me and is always asking me, like, when are you gonna do this? When are you gonna do this? When are you gonna do that? You know, from day one. So I've just been blessed and lucky to have a fan base that, you know, likes me outside of sex, you know?
Well, I think you're getting around just being straightforward and saying I'm the baddest bitch still in the game, which I think you are.
Thank you.
But anyways, I know it's a lot of critics out there that say this and that, a lot of hate, a lot of different people who make comments. From my understanding, from social media, you killing the game with shows right now. You still being booked, you traveling every week. What is that like? I mean, not to mention, I don't mean to cut you off, but not to mention, it's a lot of them out there that ain't doing nothing. A lot of them that's talking, that's actually sitting on their ass. And I mean, when I look at your shit every week, you here, you there. So explain that.
Honestly, to keep it real with you, and I told girls this, and I've been in casual conversation and interviews movies, and I've told people this. I even tried to mentor girls before. You know, a lot of girls who come into the industry come from hoeing, come from dancing, come from different situations. Even some that might have had square jobs and came into the industry, you know, or might have did something, came out of the feds, you know. In the porn industry, people want you to believe that everything is just a big fuck fest and not to be serious. Hey, let's get high, let's have sex, you know, not to treat nothing serious. Then you have girls who, you know, are escorts, which is nothing wrong with that because I came from that lifestyle, that only want to up their hourly rate as an escort by doing porn. Or, you know, some people want to be a feature dancer, so they do some movies so that now instead of dancing day to day in the club, you can be a feature dancer. So there's different things that you can do by doing movies, and there's no right or wrong way, but I have my way, and my way was to brand myself, take myself to a whole nother level, to where I wouldn't have to dance in the club day to day anymore, or escort, or make myself accessible person to person anymore. So by me thinking like that and knowing that you can't treat everything the same because you're going to get the same results, you got to be on a whole nother level. So when I get booked for shows, I get on the mic, I sign autographs, I take pictures. You know, I don't just make myself accessible to the promoter or the club owner where they're calling me personally, oh, what you got on? You know what I mean? Or now I'm staying at his house, or now I'm trying to turn tricks after the club. Like, girls be so sloppy with it. They don't know how to draw the line. They don't know how to have personality. They don't know how to be a star. They don't know how to tend to their fans and take control of the situation. They don't know how to get on the mic and take over the show. Or, you know, so now it's just like girls who do have a name, either they never did nothing with it, so now they think, well, I'm this, I'm that, and I want to get this amount of money. But, you know, some people are not going to just give you all this money and they don't know if you're going to bring the people out or not. You feel me? Or maybe they'll bring you and it's like you're not bringing the people out.
So
you know what I mean? So I feel like I'm bringing people out, and not only am I bringing people out, but people are experiencing me handle my business professionally. And even with my booking, you know, you go through my booking agent to book me, you know, you're not going to meet me until the event night. You know what I mean? It ain't no funny business, ain't no personal. I don't escort. My whole thing is, what's the point of me putting myself out there on that type of level where I'm getting, you know, slam fucked and cum shots in my face if I still got a hoe? You know what I mean? So that just wasn't my thing. You feel me? To make myself accessible. Now I threw myself in the fire, put myself out there so I could brand myself, so I could take things to a whole nother level and do other things. But like I said, the industry, when you come in, everybody wants you to think that everything's fun and games so they can take advantage of you and get you to do stuff for cheap, or just have your way with them, or so you won't be on your business. And if you're not on your business, you're not making smart decisions about the percentages or having ownership or doing this or doing that, you know? So the reason why I can be continuously booked is because even if somebody bring me out, I might be disappointed, like, damn, she ain't going on the side. Oh man, she ain't let me get personal. But at the end of the day, you made your money. It was a successful turnout. Or even if, you know, it wasn't, which wasn't my fault, you had something bad going on your end, I still handled my business. I still, you know, performed, did what I needed to do. I still had the fans happy. Nobody ain't never had a bad taste in their mouth. And people want to consistently book me, you know. A lot of the people are new people who book me, and a lot of people are ongoing business that's booked me several times or every year, a few times a year. So, I mean, I just handle my business differently than other people.
And that's what's up. I think a lot of people, when they enter the industry, those are things that they won't pick up until it's too damn late. So,
yeah.
You know.
Actually, they don't ever pick it up until it's too late. It's a lot of girls who, you know, wanted to be on my team and fake kicked it and pretended like they was on my team and let people get in their ear. And I always tell them, oh my God, and it's so annoying because I spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours like trying to, I guess I'm giving them too much game at one time, and it's like, oh, it's too much. So I tell them everything that's going to happen, from people trying to get in their ear and don't think the grass is green on the side. I even tell them signs to look for. I even say, okay, let's say someone approaches you and say, I can do it better than Pinky. Okay, let's say you want to go with that. Ask for some proof. How are they living? What are they doing? Okay, they can do this website for you. Do they already have a successful website? No. They're going to be doing the first one with you. Now, shit, if they don't have no experience doing it, you might as well do it your damn self. You ain't got no experience either. So now you get these girls that, what happens is they end up getting jealous of me because I'm really humble. And people come to my house, I'm really humble. You know, I don't go stunting and trying to be all, but then they forget. They get close to Sarah and they forget that I'm Pinky. So then all it takes is for us to go out, lights, camera, action, and they see how people treat me and on a whole nother level, and then they feel like, damn, people don't treat me like that. They start to feel, instead of looking at it in a motivating way, like, damn, this bitch fuck with me, and I got these opportunities, they looking at it like, oh, they fold. You know what I mean? So now they end up fucking with these motherfuckers, and then they end up getting fucked in their ass. Then they doing hella bad. Now they want to come back and beg my partner, oh, she doesn't like me. Like, man, Pinky ain't even tripping. She just thinks you're lazy and you're not loyal, and she just ain't got time. You know what I mean? Because I give a lot of people a fair chance. There's been a lot of motherfuckers that came around, got, shine off my gold dust, and I ain't asked for nothing. But it's like after a while, it's like I gotta draw the line. I can't fuck with it.
So, I got a question, and this is something that a lot of people put out in the media, a lot of people put a rumor out, but now that I'm here with you, I'm gonna let you address the world since we're nationwide. That was recently a blog you put out. You spoke with me about it earlier, that actually got a lot of publicity or whatever, and it was with regards to Mr. Marcus. Can you elaborate on that?
Yes, last was 2012 February. It was, I guess, I heard it was an email blast. It started off as an email blast, and it got to Facebook. The next thing, it was Twitter and all over every major city in the country. Basically, whoever put this tweet out, it got blew up. And what it was, it said, Pinky has HIV, Jada Fire retires porn, and Don Cornelius kills himself. Welcome to Black History Month. So I'm at home chilling, and somebody hit my phone. This girl I had just met like a week before at the club. She's like, hey Pinky, how you doing? Are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. Like, she asked me, she's like, man, I think you really need to go on the internet because they saying some bad shit about you. And I'm thinking, oh, fat bitch. You know what I mean? Fat bitch. You know, I'm thinking it's like something like, so my mind was so completely blown. I just couldn't believe it. And then the comments people were saying like, oh, that's what you get, you fat. No, it wasn't even fat bitch. They were saying, oh, that's what you get, you nasty bitch. It's about time you get AIDS. I hope you die. I'm like, wow, are you serious? Like, for real? So that kind of like really bust my bubble because I didn't know people were so cruel in the world like that, But for a long time, I wasn't comfortable talking about it. I didn't want to talk about it because I was so offended that people would think that I could be in the industry since 2002 or however, whenever it happened, which I wasn't even in the industry when it did happen, and think that I could do all these things and they would let me have AIDS, like duh. But then I realized that people are so ignorant and they want to strive and keep it funky that it don't matter about the facts. They just want to hate, And basically, someone took an article that was a real article that happened when this guy named Darian contracted HIV and gave it to some girls, and it named the people in the article. And they took one of the girls' names out and put mine in, copied and pasted. And a lot of my fans, stuck up for me and showed the original document versus the one they put up saying, look, this isn't, I had people, really was my fans that stood up for me saying she wasn't even in the industry when this happened, da-da-da. But like I said, if you somebody that's like in the barbershop, in the hood, oh, you got the monster, you know what I mean? And, it's like, whatever. So I hear Mr. Marcus contracted syphilis and gave it to some girls. People were asking me about it. I was like, hey, I don't know nothing about that. The motherfuckers lied on me. So I'm not going to say anything. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I know that if shit is serious, it's you going to know for sure. Because something that's serious, they shut the game down. Like anything like syphilis or AIDS, you know, they're gonna not quarantine, but they're gonna shut the industry and put it to a halt because now everyone has to get tested and get to where to spread to so we can stop it. So because there's too many people who can get sued and that have to, not just him, you know, companies, when you sign them paperwork, you know, even the directors, you know, people signing off that you seen their test results and all the shit, you know. So don't nobody want to get sued in the end of the day or do any jail time. So, and then no one wants the disease to spread too. It's a health issue. So the Department of Health is going to step in and say, hey, y'all can't shoot. Like for real, when the Department of Health come in, it's illegal. Like you shoot, you getting fined, y'all going to jail. Everybody got to get tested, you know? So it's like when the thing happened, I didn't know. So yesterday, after shooting my little blog for my little 90-day challenge, I go to YouTube and, you know, my browser's like an MSN and it shows different stuff that you can click on. And it was a big picture of Mr. Marcus. So it's NBCnews.com and I'm reading the article. He said, you know, he got to do 30 days. He's going to be on probation. He got community service, all this shit. So I was like, you know what? I was trying to do it like a textgram and it was too much. I was trying to do a tweet and I'm like, it's too much. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I already got the cam set up. Let me do my little thing. So the whole point and what I said thing was, now he had syphilis and they stopped the industry and it was on NBCnews.com. So don't you think, and that's real news, not Twitter, Facebook, but people, they think that if you see it on the internet, it gotta be true. Kind of like that one commercial where the girl's with the black guy and then she's like, my date, he's a French model. And it's like this guy, he comes with the pouch and he's all fat and ugly. And she's like, oh, well, he's like, something about, basically you must believe it because it's on the internet. So anything that's on the internet must be true. But the joke is that, no, he's not no fucking French model. He's fucking fat and ugly, you know? But it's like being sarcastic and a joke. But people think that anything they see on the internet is true. And even if it's trending in every fucking city, and you know, if it's trending topic, people for sure are gonna think it's true. You know what I mean? And I was upset because I felt like, damn, you know, I don't have a publicist. No one on my team. Like, what do I do? Like, shouldn't I be able to sue Twitter for this? Like, this is not just oh, she's a fat bitch. Like this, like I lost business from that. You know, it was people who was thinking twice about booking me for my shows. You know, and it really affected my cash flow for a little bit. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I just made the video to say, like, look how syphilis is curable and look how this happened and how serious it was for them and how it was in the real news. So don't you think if I really had AIDS, it would be a big deal? You know what I mean? It would be in the Time magazine just like it was when the last broke out was. Everybody would have to stop shooting. Motherfuckers would be talking about it. They would be like, well, damn, like, we ready to get back to work. This bitch got me fucked up. You know what I mean? So, I mean, and I can go on and on and on and on about it, but...
So to say, I mean, how have you, like you said, you was pretty much in culture shock. And I'm sure when somebody says some shit like that about you and you popular and your mama got to deal with it, your brother got to deal with it, all your friends, people that's important, how have you bounced back from that to Pinky now? Because the Pinky...
Honestly, it's my fans. When that happened, I was in the house for like 3 days. And one of my partners came over, never came to my house, and was like, he came over to check on me. And we talked, and it just meant so much to me. And I'm like, damn, thank you for checking on me. Because I didn't want to leave the house. I was so scared to leave the house. And then I remember, actually, Damon Jamal called me and asked me about doing this music video, going to LA. And I was like, you know what? I know Damon Jamal ain't gonna send me out there on no bullshit. So I was like, fuck it, I need to get out the house. So I went out by myself and did this video for this guy named Reddit from San Francisco. And when I was in the airport and people looking at me, now I'm thinking, are they looking at me because I'm Pinky or are they looking at me because they think I got AIDS? You know, so it was like messing with my head. Then when I got to the video shoot, nobody had heard of the rumor, but in my mind, I'm thinking they heard of it. So like, you know, we kicking, everybody asking me for pictures, showing me hella love. He was showing me hella love. Everything was going smooth. And then I started openly talking about it. And he was like, damn, for real? I didn't even know that. And I'm thinking they knew, but just didn't want to bring it up. So then what really just, from there, it made me think like, you know what, I'm tripping. Like maybe everybody didn't hear about this, you know, but it was still fresh that same week. But how I ended up dealing with it is just the love for my fans. Everywhere I go, like, it's all love and respect. So it's like, okay, motherfuckers hide behind their computers on the internet, they talk shit. But these same motherfuckers, like when I would go in on people, they go, oh, Pinky, I'm so sorry. I just wanted you to tweet me back. I love you. I was just trying to get your attention. By saying that you hope I die? Damn. So then I started to realize how people are just hungry for attention and cruel, and not to take it as serious, and just to kind of just keep shit moving.